Welcome to Ostrava, the Czech Republic, a city hosting the World Junior Championship for the second time. Canada won gold here in 1994 in the old... Starting in goal for Russia, 19-year-old Amir Miftahov, who shut Canada out on 28 shots in the round robin, came on in relief for the Russians and Sweden. And for Canada, it is Joel Hofer, who has been lights out for the Canadians, leads the tournament with a .946 save percentage. The top defenseman in last year's tournament. Ty Dellandrea plays out in the corner. He got belted down by Dmitry Voronkov. Puck loose. Fires it in. Foudy pitches one of Canada's top three players in the tournament by the management staff. Centering pass for Foudy. Backhand shot on the goalpost.
In the tournament, and he's going to loft this backhander, kind of shovel it towards the net. Miftahov doesn't see it. All the way through the traffic, hits the post, and I got to tell you, I'm shocked that Barrett Hayton has taken a shift here.
Now walking in a quick chance. Hofer turns that away. Plays it back around. Picked up by Hayton. Shovels it ahead to Lafreniere. Alexei Lafreniere in, shoots, and a pad save made by Miftahov. Tournament so far. And did it the last time they met in the gold medal. Puck pulls it. Plays that back door. A hard shot taken by Marchenko. Back to Zamula. Long wrist shot. Hofer makes the stop through the screen of Podkolzin.
Tournament and camp is, but how quickly things change. The Canadian staff was talking about as they went to training camp, it's a goal dogfight. Nobody is...
Havanov has a lane, waits. Being watched there by Ball, feeds it down. Voronkov, a centering pass. Across they come down to now by Cousins. And Dylan Cousins, who can fly, brings it out. Away comes Cousins. King center ice in across the line. He shoots. Miftahov makes the save. Lead pass for Dellandrea. That was knocked away. And a move ahead by Romanov. His long shot gloved by Hofer. Dylan Cousins plays that back to Addison. Addison to Lafreniere. Walks it and shoots. Miftahov fights that off. Zhuravlov gives it back to him. Now the Russians on a power play. Backhand shot by McMichael and a save made by Miftahov. Across to Zamula. Back for Denisenko. Has time. On shot. In a leg in front. Now reaching for it. Not knocking it out is Thomas. Havanov with it. Havanov drops it back. Denisenko a drive.
Makes a couple of strong plays defensively as well. There's the first block that catches McIsaac. Buckles him as it hits him in the knees, and there's Akil.
Dorofeyev sets it up. Drops that back at the point for Romanov. Romanov a long shot. Hofer the save. Podkolzin plays it back in front. Byram got in the way of that. Now a pass back across. Hofer makes the stop on the deflection.
Foot of Jared McIsaac. McIsaac's in front of the net. This is a cross-crease pass off the foot and tremendous reflex positioning by Joel Hofer. The St. Louis Blues fourth-round draft choice in 2018 has been sensational.
He got knocked down, plays it down to Alexandrov. Havanov feeds that back to Zamula. Plays it across, and a single drive. Russia, 4 shots on 3 power plays. Valeno got dumped. Now back at the point. Romanov is shot in the glove, save by Hofer. Romanov feeds across. Marchenko. Cross ice pass. Dorofeyev tees it up and shoots. Hofer the save, and he counts it back. Picked up by Lafreniere, busting out with Hayton. Lafreniere puts it back across the Cousins with a shot. Miftahov fights it off, loose in front. Smith can't. Alexei Lafreniere drops it back to Addison. Addison to Lafreniere. In shoots. He whistled that one. Dylan Cousins plays that back in the corner. Lafreniere picks it up. Centers a quick shot there by Valeno. Miftahov makes the save.
This Canadian chance is Joe Valeno here. Is outstanding work by Lafreniere. Time doesn't get a hooking penalty, and Valeno in tight tries to go short side.
Up for Dellandrea moving in. And through Romanov. In comes Byram with it. In the corner he goes for Lafreniere. Lafreniere to the goal mouth. Forward Byram a chance. Shoots. Miftahov save. Rebound. Chance for Lafreniere. The puck is still loose.
In this period, the puck's been in this end of the ice. Bowen Byram's down low. Short shot.
Highfield yet, the 13th forward for Canada. Havanov winds it across the line. Havanov dashes and shoots. Hofer makes the stop point. Along with Dorofeyev. Puck loose in front. Picked up by McIsaac. And Jared McIsaac lifts that back down to the Russian zone. McIsaac got tied up there by Rope.
Every power play, they just haven't been good.
Marchenko in shoots, and Hofer makes the stop.
What an outstanding performance as Marchenko weaves his way through Bernard Docker and Byram. This hits the shaft of the stick of Hofer. Here's the rope.
Feeds it back to Denisenko. Denisenko works in. Walks right in. Denisenko in. Denisenko feeds that back to Zamula. Now Zamula along wrist shot. Tip scored! Alexandrov gets a piece, and the power play goal gives Russia a 1-0 lead.
It hasn't scored for them. This unit comes on late in the power play, and it's a simple shot by Zamula. It's tipped by Alexandrov. They're going to take a look at this, but this is right there by Nikita Alexandrov, a second-round pick made. We'll get another look. Watch Alexandrov, 24.
It's a goal, and the Russians have a 1-0 lead. Marchenko had to take away Bernard Docker in front of the cuts the backhand shot. Up by Niprov, rebound from there.
What an enormous opportunity here for Canada. Dylan Cousins
walks right in, feeds it down to Lafreniere. Alexis Lafreniere winds it and shoots. Hit the hop save, rebound, loses, but they score! Dylan Cousins ties the game.
6'3", such an explosive skater, has become a dominant force offensively. Watch him find the loose puck. Valeno, rebound of the Lafreniere shot. He's occupied the defenseman, Galchenyuk. Nobody can find.
Cross he goes to Valeno. Down to Lafreniere. Lafreniere. Back to Valeno, a hard shot. Niprov saves the puck still.
We'll take a look. It's Romanov who's the Russian defender.
Penalty killing here. So many of these Canadian players haven't really been in the rhythm of the game. In comes Alexandrov walking in, shoots, hoping to save, rebound. Now Dellandrea. He's got Foudy with him. Ty Dellandrea across the Foudy, a one-time shot. Oh, and a save by Niprov.
What a pass from Dellandrea. Foudy
in as well. He collides with ball. Sokolov, 6'4", 240 pounds, throws that back. Romanov fires, saved by Hofer. Rebound, loose in front. Hofer down, they score. Tarasenko gives Russia a 2-1 lead.
Gets his third of this tournament. Puck battle won behind the net. Sokolov's shot. Tarasenko is going to be stopped once, and he stays at it to push it underneath the pad of Joel Hofer. One stop, but not enough.
Knocked down by Drysdale, to the line, but not out. Missul, a long shot. Hofer to stop on that, and he'll cover the rebound. Down to Mercer, that pass misfired. Now Bernard Docker fires, hit the hop save, rebound, loose in front. Thomas can't connect on it.
Latter stages of the second period. Jared McIsaac's blocked a couple of shots today. This one catches him just at the top of the shin pad on the side.
Down by Podkolzin. So Yenkov, a long shot, that was blocked by Cousins. And now Dylan Cousins is shaken up. Bernard Docker has that pass knocked down by Marchenko at center ice, and Marchenko and Bernard Docker, a huge collision at the Canadian line. In comes Hayton. Barrett Hayton with a centering pass. Lafreniere shot, rebound. Looking at that, Bernard Docker a chance.
In this tournament, he's going to step up on Marchenko. That is a textbook. Shoulder to chest hit, clean. Both players up, fine. Lafreniere will create this chance by taking.
Off the draw, the quick shot up by Hofer on Krugloff. Another chance, and Hofer turns that away. So across he goes for Lafreniere. Inside a minute to go on the Canadian power play. Addison across to Lafreniere. Feeds across the Hayton. Back in front. Niprov is saved. Avanov looks down for Denisenko, and it's picked up by Lavoie. McMichael calling for it. Lead pass. Connor McMichael in alone. Stopped by Niprov.
In 3 straight games, and he gets a breakaway here. A gorgeous feed from Raphael Lavoie. Niprov holds his ground, and as McMichael tries to go up over the blocker, he's able to push it away.
Back to Pilyenkov. To Havanov, a big battle in front. Sokolov going to stick on that. Hofer down, the wraparound try for Sokolov, turned away. Now for a sharp angle, that shot taken by Raticek, stopped by Hofer. Another chance in front. Big shot, score! Maxim Sorkin snaps it home, and Russia leads 3-1.
And this shot's from the corner. Hofer leads the rebound, and that leaves McIsaac stuck halfway between defending Sorkin in front of the net. He tries to block it.
Moved ahead by Cousins. In comes Cousins across the line. Dylan Cousins works back along the board. Drops that back to Byram. He feeds across to Addison. Kalen Addison is shot. That trickles down. They score! Tipped by McMichael. And Canada's back within one.
The official was making the review sign almost immediately. McMichael is up. Oh, it's in the top of the slot. I want this reviewed, whether McMichael directs this into the net with his right foot or not. Oh, I don't think so. I mean, that puck is halfway up his shin pad. He lifts his foot off the ice, but it would be hard. The shot is partially blocked here, and it bounces all the way across the ice.
Well, it's off one foot and off the other, so I mean, that's hard to say he directed that.
It would be rough.
It's a goal. Canada's back within one.
That's the right call.
Plays that back at the point for Sorkin, winds and shoots. Bouncing puck. Hofer gets hit.
To play again. It's a long shot. Sorkin's at the point, covering for the defenseman, and Ratishev is inside of a beauty up over the blocker. Right in front of the penalty boxes here.
Now brought in by Havanov. Havanov works in on ball, shoots. Hofer makes the stop. One back by Kruglov to Zhuravlov. Feeds that back to Sorkin, a long shot. Hofer the save. Now moved ahead. In comes Thomas with a chance. Moved it, but he scores! Akil Thomas has given Canada the lead with less than 4 minutes.
Akil Thomas has made it 4-3 Canada.
And now Valeri Bragan is talking to referee Lassi Heikkinen.
The only thing I could think that they may be challenging or want to challenge is the entry into the zone. It seems like it's okay.
Draw one back to Denisenko to Romanov. Across to Zamula. Romanov fires. Hofer the save, and there's no rebound.
Oh boy.
Mom and Dad. Pate feeds it down to Cousins. Dylan Cousins in, shoots. Rebound the save, and Canada's going to win it. It's a gold medal in Ostrava as Canada comes back and beats Russia 4-3.
Goal on the power play to tie. And Akil Thomas, much like Tyler Steenberg a couple of years ago, rarely used, comes up.
Since the playoff format was brought in 1990.
He was downcast. It was pretty clear he was favored.
To present the silver to the Russians. It's a one-game shot. It's not a best-of-7 series. And so many things can happen to decide it. So now the presentation of the second-place award will go to the Russians. And then we'll get the gold medals.
World champion and winner of the gold medal of the 2020 IIHF World Junior Championship is
Here they
Team Canada!
Kalen Addison from Brandon, Manitoba. Bowen Byram from Cranbrook, BC. Nolan Foote from Kelowna. And the mental performance consultant.